He's just standing there.
Hello, you dirty potters. How are you today? Long time no see. You know, I haven't released a video for you in quite some time. I took a small break. I didn't really tell you I was gonna take a small break. I apologize for that, but now we're back on the wagon. We're going on the Oregon Trail, baby. Some of you are gonna get sick and get dysentery and die, but we're gonna make it to the promised land. Shout out to all my millennial kids who remember that game from having to play it in elementary school. You know what, that's not true. Because Zoomers, like the next generation, has a great amount of knowledge left over from our generation. Like, as a millennial, I can still look up pictures from Woodstock, and I always hated whenever boomers were like, "Oh, you weren't there, you'll never understand," and then I recite to them exactly what happened, because I just looked up a YouTube video about it, and they're like, "Oh, maybe you were there, oh, you're a Time Lord." My mother and my child have come.
Can we show our face?
Come on, yeah. You know what? She's almost a year old. I feel like
It's time?
a lot of them DM me on Instagram and Twitter, and they're very angry that they haven't seen my child.
You ready?
They're angry, so
Let's do it.
don't be saying weird stuff in the comments below. I'm gonna show you my kid.
You ready?
She's gorgeous. I know all parents think their kid's gorgeous, but mine's actually better than yours, so.
Yay.
Hi.
Astrid.
Oh. Oh.
Say hello. Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
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 Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hi. Wave. I want to keep her out of the sun so that they can see her face clear. Look, there we go. Hi. Yeah. Her first word is hi. She just learned how to say hi. She farts and poos like a champ. Just like her old man, I tell ya. Hi.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Okay, that's enough baby time for you. It's enough baby time for you.
They would not agree.
They wouldn't agree, but they don't know what's good for them. They don't know what's good for them. Okay, you saw my baby. Can you stop DMing me on Instagram and Twitter and the like now? You saw her. She's there, okay? Okay, we're gonna move on with the video now. If you hear little baby coos in the background, because my baby's to my right off camera and you can't see. No, I can hear you typing away in the I'm not gonna put her on my lap as I tell you the video and the announcements. You're just gonna stare at her the whole time. You're not gonna pay attention like a kid with ADHD. I'm telling you, they skip around the video and then they DM me asking questions. Oh, what's going on with maybe if you didn't skip the video.
Because they go.
Also, you can change back the time, like you can repeat parts of the video. I don't know. This video is primarily being made because I do an awful job. I'm so sorry. I do an awful job at telling you where I'm gonna be, what I'm doing, my next store uploads, what's going on in my life, and I've taken a little break recently. So this video for the new year is gonna delve out everything that I'm doing for at least the middle of 2023 until like maybe September or a little bit before that. So that way you can know if you want to meet me, if you want to buy some stuff from me. I get a lot of messages from people asking when's your next store upload, and I'm over here a baby in one arm and a 9 to 5 in the other arm, and I'm putting stuff on glazing, I'm loading the kiln, and my wife's angry because I'm in the garage too long making pottery and content for you, and it's a whole thing. So I figured I would just put out all the dates and all the stuff that I'm doing in this video, as well as make a couple of exciting announcements. I got some stuff on the back burner that's really exciting. If you hear kisses in the background, it's because my mom and my baby are still... Get a room, dog. So this is realistically just an announcement video, but I got some exciting stuff going on. I think you're gonna wanna hear. Thing number one, at the end of February, I'm going to be doing another store upload. I've developed a couple new glazes. I've made a couple new things, some advancements in clay bodies, some good stuff, and I feel like you wanna get your hands on them, so I will be doing another store upload at earthnationceramics.com in probably a month or a month and a half from the dropping of this video. It's probably gonna be at the beginning of March or the end of February. Keep your eyes out for that and make sure you have notifications on. Every time I do a store upload and I end up announcing it even like a month beforehand, I still get people who find my channel or people find the YouTube channel and they're like, oh, your store's empty, la 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 la. Even though I kind of put my links everywhere to most of my social medias and my posts and whatnot, a lot of people either miss the store drop update or they get there too late, and I end up having like 10 pieces on my website out of the 50 I put up there, and then the piece that you were looking for that you saw last time on the channel and you really liked it, it's gone. So I heavily suggest you turn notifications on, click the bell, click subscribe. I will post it on my YouTube, I'll post it on Instagram, I'll post it on my Twitter, I will post it everywhere so you can see it. But at this point, if you miss it, that's on you. Thing number 2, a lot of you know that Lindsay M. Dillon and I have a podcast called The Mud Peddlers. Evidently, it's gotten popular enough to where NCECA, yes, that NCECA, has invited us to be on a panel to answer a couple questions and talk about podcasting as an experience in the ceramic art community. So Lindsay M. Dillon and I will in fact be at NCECA 2023 in Ohio. I believe the dates are March 15th to the 18th. For NCECA, it's in Ohio, Cincinnati. Lindsay M. Dillon and I will both be there. If you want to meet me, if you want to greet me, if you want to treat me, I'm sorry. I don't need a treat. I'm gonna bring a couple mugs, and if you want to trade some mugs, I'll probably bring about 9, maybe 8 mugs to meet people and trade them with. But if you, again, just like the previous post, if you get to me late, I don't know what to tell you. People who blast their music in public must be like the most parentless, degenerate people I've ever met in my whole life. You know what? Like, they're like, wow, everyone must enjoy it. They either need attention or they want you to enjoy the music, both of which I hate. Thing number 3, Lindsay M. Dillon, myself, Tim C., and a lot of other potters are part of an online convention called Ceramicon. Ceramicon is kind of like an online ceramic convention, thus the name Ceramicon. Its main goal is to teach skills. So they had me make a video teaching a particular skill. For example, mine is teaching you how to make glaze with no experience whatsoever in making glaze. I tell you the books, I tell you the websites, I tell you the equipment, and I show you physically how to put together a glaze. It's a 30-minute video. The tickets generally cost less than going to something like NCECA, as far as I know. Last time I went to NCECA, it was like $300 or $400. And not to down on NCECA, I love NCECA. But for Ceramicon, they are purposely trying to teach you a bunch of skills through different potters in the ceramic art community, and it tends to be less than the price of actually going to the con, especially if you have to get hotel and flight and food and whatnot. You can sit in the comfort of your own home and learn from the comfort of your own wheel or studio, and it's very easy. I put a lot of work into that video, and I even have a little discount code in the description below for you if you like that. Lindsay M. Dillon is also part of that, but keep in mind if you buy one ticket for yourself, you get access to all of the classes for about a year or 2. It's not like the person you buy the ticket from or the person you use the code for is the only class you're gonna get. So you get access to a plethora of information for one set price. A little insider peek here, I'm actually not allowed to post that video on YouTube. Once I made that video, it belongs to Ceramicon, so you're not gonna find that video anywhere else in the world except for on that singular website, and I think it'd be kind of a D move to like remake it in another format, even though I technically could, but I won't. So if you want that content, that's where it's gonna be. In number 4 or 5, I forget how to count sometimes, I will be going to the next SAC Anime convention, the Sacramento Anime Convention. I will be there in person, selling my wares. The only difference is that I'll be selling a lot more of my anime work and my nerdy work, stuff that looks like this and this. That don't look on the website. It's already sold out. It's too, like, they already bought all the Avatar cups. I went to SAC Anime Summer and pulled away with enough money to be like, this is a little bit better than doing the website thing, especially because I gotta pay for packing peanuts and materials, and I gotta ship the stuff, and I gotta pay for postage, and I got UPS and USPS, and sometimes some stuff breaks. It's much easier for me to just put my stuff in a car and go to a place, you meet me there, and then I give you the thing. You also get like 1/5 of the price knocked off simply because I don't have to package it and pay for shipping. At the end of the day, when you're done calculating all the materials and work of me shipping stuff from your house and putting insurance and having the tracking and having the system and the computer and this and that and the packing peanuts and making sure things are environmental, I don't want to use plastic. I get Rampack instead because that way you can actually recycle the stuff that I give you, and I'm trying to be environmentally fair. After all of that goes on, it's much easier for me to just go to a convention and to sell you the stuff in person. And then a month after SAC Anime, I'm going to do another store upload. They're gonna be fairly small, maybe 30 or 40 pots each. I use a lot of my store uploads as kiln experiments. Like I recently developed a new red, I recently developed a new kind of hyacinth glaze, and these are only possible because every kiln load, thank you by the way, Sue McLeod, for giving me the suggestion, I put in a test tile of an experiment, and sometimes the experiments come out real good, and sometimes they come out real bad. And the real good ones I improve upon and make new glazes for you and to put on my work. I'm also kind of a free source person, so if you want the recipes to these 2 glazes and you know how to make glaze, especially if you bought a ticket to Ceramicon, you know how to make glazes now, you know what I'm saying? Then you can very easily make these glazes. I share the high majority of my glaze recipes, especially the standard ones that I know work in the high majority of kilns. I hate whenever glazes need like a special hold to work. I hate that stuff. So the high majority of my stuff is very user friendly. One last thing number 6 or 7, I don't know. I lost count after 4, don't blame me. I'm a potter, not a mathematician. The Dirty Potter Challenge is coming back. After this video, I'm gonna post another video next week. We're gonna make Saturday our standard video times. I'm gonna try to do it in the morning before I go to work because I usually work Saturday nights. The very first Dirty Potter Challenge, a long time ago, I will link it down below, or I might have it up here somewhere so you can see what it's all about, is me challenging you to make something, and then the community and myself votes on who the winner was for people who tagged me and posted me on social media. I checked out your stuff, I give you a nice shout out. This way you can get some cross-pollination on my followers. People can see your work, people can watch my work for your work. It's a great community effort, right? So I'm gonna be doing that. To boot, if you win the Dirty Potter Challenge, which I'll probably do about 3 or 4 a year, you will get a prize from me. The next prize, and I'll tell you right now, as a little sneak peek thank you for watching this video, is going to be a Claypin. Everyone loves these. If you don't have a Claypin, you're missing out. I wish Claypin would sponsor me, honestly. I love Claypin so much. But I'm going to be giving you an olive green Claypin, Earth style. So that's gonna be the next one. Oh, Dante, what's the next Dirty Potter Challenge? You wish you could cheat like that. You wish I would tell you, don't you? I'm not gonna, you little cheater. Might have something to do with texture. I'm just putting that out there. So I hope that you're excited for a lot of the changes that are coming up soon, and I really, really hope you join me for a lot of the community efforts that I'll be doing. Please check out my blog at earthnationceramics.com. It goes in depth. Lindsay's always like, you have a blog and you don't tell anybody. I know that I'm the one who made the blog, but if I were to say, if you know how to make glazes, but you don't know anything about the chemistry side of it, you're gonna love this information on the blog. It goes in depth about things you might or might not know, but I do the experiments on the stuff that you might be curious about. But if you're like a glaze chemistry master, you're gonna be like, I can't believe he doesn't know how to deal with the absorption rate of lithium carbonate inside of a clay body that's porous. His clay probably has over 2% absorption rate. Loser! And realistically, I'm not at that level yet, but I am at the level to help other people with my knowledge. So please check out the blog if you would like to. Okay, that's all the announcements. Hopefully that keeps you good for a little while, that lets you know exactly where I am. If anyone has any questions on my social media or my Discord, please just link them this video. I hope you have a fantastic day. Good luck on your next ceramic art creations. You know what, that's unfair. That seems like I have favoritism towards the ceramic art community, when realistically, some of you can be drawing it. Anyway, good luck on your next ceramic art creation.